So it's going on YouTube this minute.
Okay, I can get you. I'll try and get you then.
We can't leave the door open.
Where are you, James?
We can't leave the door open.
Okay, there.
And the
Gail.
telephone, you've got to make sure you mute.
Oh, I'm
your
jealous.
YouTube.
That looks good, Ann.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
And
Yeah.
Gail. I'm jealous.
It's
Just make
Manischewitz.
Make
Manischewitz.
sure you mute your.
What I got
There we
now.
go.
This is how bad my eyes are. Hello.
All right. So just do make sure, please, that you mute your YouTube if you are on YouTube and Zoom at the same time, because otherwise everyone is going to get horrible ringing and shrieking in their ears, which will be very much not appropriate for Pesach. All right, so we will start. If you have a Haggadah already, then we're on page 1. If you don't have a Haggadah already, don't worry, because all we're doing right now is singing Hine Ma Tov, which we'll do as much together as we can. So Hine Ma Tovu Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. All right. So it's a little early to light the candles, so we're not going to do it. But I will read to you what's written here in the Passover, in our Haggadah about the lights of Passover. So we say, as we light candles and welcome the glow of Passover. So let's everybody just sort of imagine that we're lighting candles. There's going to be a lot of that in this Passover season, a lot of imagining that we've got things that we don't have, and remembering those days when we did have these things, and then also looking forward to a time when we have them back. So candles is one of the things. Being physically in the same room is one of those things. So just sort of imagine ourselves together in physical as well as virtual proximity, and think about the lights of Passover. As we light the candles and welcome the glow of Passover, we pray that all those suffering around the world find light in the darkness. We pray that our experience tonight helps us to ignite the spark of justice within each of us. We pray that we have the strength to carry forth this light into the world, creating a beautiful and bold flame that inspires others to work by our sides to pursue freedom and justice for all people. All right, so now I'm going to share the screen here. There we go. Okay. And
I think that's right. It said Jen Mo.
everybody everyone who has a screen can see the Shechianu, which we'll say together.
Oh, there's the right. Oh.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Hello,
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, Spirit of the universe, who has granted us life and sustenance and permitted us to reach this season. Okay.
You shut yours off?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good. I'm on, I think.
So now we're going to do the
Okay,
order of the season, the order of the Seder, which I will put up on the screen for those who don't have Haggadah in front of them yet.
I do have it. How do I turn the page?
He does it.
Are you turning the page?
He's gonna do it.
Okay. Order of Seder, here it is.
Let's see if we can get the whole thing up there.
Okay.
Pretty close, but not exactly. So
Oh, my dish. Right, I forgot the dish.
there we go. Okay.
All
So
right.
we have all these parts of the Seder, which we will do, and we're going to rehearse the order of it right now,
Okay.
and we'll sing our little song.
Do I dip the green?
Just make sure the guitar is in tune. I've noticed recently that my guitar seems to go out of tune in weird ways.
No, it's somebody else's.
We should all turn our phones off.
Yes.
By the way, YouTube hasn't come through.
If you have YouTube and Zoom on at the same time, please do make sure that you mute your YouTube.
I don't have YouTube on.
Yeah, but YouTube alone isn't working.
YouTube alone is just fine, but if you have YouTube alone, we can't hear you.
Oh.
I'll shut this off.
What do I do?
My son.
All right, here we go, everybody.
I do have green. One more time. All right. Whoops, I'm caught to the chair.
Rabbi Jim, we can't hear you very well.
Can't hear me. Oh,
No,
that is
because you're
not
too
good.
far
Hold on a
away from the
second.
microphone.
Is that any better? Is that
I
any
can
better?
hear you.
Look,
What?
I mean, I can hear you, but it's not as good as it could be.
I don't know.
That's better. The problem, I think, is the distance.
Also, put your computer,
Yeah, if you could turn the volume all the way up, maybe on
Is
your
that
computer.
better?
A little bit.
Lois, you're muted.
It's muted? It's definitely not
No,
muted,
but you could turn maybe you could turn the volume up on your computer a little bit.
I don't know.
Your computer, Jeannie. Jeannie, how about your computer?
What?
You can turn the volume up on your computer.
All right. I'm gonna try. I'll try this and we'll see what happens. Is that any
That's
better?
better right
That's
now.
better.
That's
Yes.
better.
Good.
That's better.
How does that sound?
No,
That's so good.
Not great, huh?
Yep.
They can't hear me. But I don't know how. Is that any better?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you now.
Yes.
That's better. Okay.
yes.
All right. Sounds good.
There he is.
All right. So hopefully that will help everybody hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can, Helen.
Okay.
All right,
I'm-
great. Moses, would you do me a favor and
Hi,
another cup of water, just like see this one right here, and a glass of water for drinking. All right, so we're here at the at our first cup of wine. So Kiddush is the first order of business in our. Okay, and here is the Kiddush for us. Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right. So let me find it. Oh, so I got to pour. So if you are without wine tonight or without grape juice, just like with everything else, we're going to make imaginary wine. Imaginary is you need. It'll be imaginary, and we will.
This is real.
We will work it out
Make
as
it.
best we can.
Orange. I have apple juice.
If you have apple juice,
Yes.
and don't say beret priya gafen, say beret priha eitz.
Okay.
We'll just do our best.
Yeah.
Have some grape juice.
Please join me in the English if you are up for it. We lift the first cup of wine.
Remember those who are no longer with us.
Remember
Remember
those
those
with
with
whom we have shared Seder meals.
meals.
Remember family
and friends whom we love and whose memory we cherish.
And remember people who have made a difference in our lives.
and in the world.
As we recall some
of
of
these
these
people,
kindness, appreciation, and
Quiet.
love that
love
softens our hearts.
softens our hearts.
Somebody here.
The
The
lights continue to shine through us. In the words of our mouth, the love in our hearts, and the work of our hands.
honor their memory.
All right, so everyone together in the first line. If you have Hebrew, then feel free to join me in the rest of it. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Elohim asher bacha b'nei mikol am. Mitzvotav. V'titin l'Ahava, moedim l'simcha, chagim l'sason, yom chag hamatzot hazeh, man cherutenu, kodesh zecher l'yetziat Mitzrayim, tzivanu v'acharta kol ha'amim, u'moedei kodshecha, v'simcha u'sason yichaltanu, Baruch Adonai, Mekadesh Yisrael, L'chaim.
L'chaim.
All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Shabbos now. I haven't had it in a long time. We haven't had Shabbos together. All right. All right. So, could you turn up to the bottom of that page? There you go. All right. So we're already through one. Now we're to the second one, urchatz. Washing the hands. Our hands can be vehicles for creation or destruction. We cleanse our hands and dedicate.
God.
All right, so I'm going to just symbolically wash my hands here in this water. If you've got a little bit of water to wash your hand, you can go to the sink and wash your hand. You don't need to say a blessing for this hand washing. It's just a It's just a preparation for doing the work. All right, so now we are going to dip the greens in salt water. So if you have some parsley or anything with you, you can do this. If you don't, if you're waiting for a meal, you'll get one very soon. And you can dip then. I think if we wait for everyone to get their meal, we won't get started until we're supposed to be finished. So the kitchen is working at top speed. All right, so we dip
Who is
into
that?
salt water. We see the tears of all who suffer injustice mingling with our hopes for life, birth, and new possibilities for justice. This is one of my favorite parts about Passover, right? Is that it holds together so much that is joyful in our lives and so much that is painful in our lives. Most of the Passover symbols have these kind of double meanings, right? They are at the same time symbols of hope and rebirth, and also symbols of the difficulty or the darkness that sometimes seems to overtake our world. And so the karpas is exactly one of those things. So if you have some sort of vegetables, some parsley or some celery, whatever you've got that represents the newness of the world, and you dip it in the salt water. I don't know if everyone can see me doing this. I'm going to pull the salt water up here.
Yeah.
The salt water looks exactly like the regular water, but Patrick assured me it's salt. Okay. Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei bari ha'adama. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, Spirit of God, creates the fruit of the earth. All right, and now we will move. Now we'll move to the matzah.
Are you gonna turn the page? Turn the page.
I see your matzah. It's beautiful. We're on page. We're at the bottom of page 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Moses. I didn't ask Moses to put up. Go forward. Go top of page 4. No, you go the other way. All right, so there we can say the karpas again since I didn't have it on the screen. Everybody. All right, everyone together. Baruch
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri ha'adama.
Okay. There we go. And now we put up to the very top. All right, so now I'm going to uncover the matzah, and I'm going to break the middle matzah. Oh, it's already broken. There we go. Good deal. All right, and we're going to take the. Put it more in frame. Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. Thank you. Moses is reminding me that you guys can't see me do this, which the whole point is the visual. All right, so I'm going to break this matzah. There we go. And that's going to go. That's going to be the afikoman. We only have one person to look for the afikoman. He's probably going to be the same person who hides it as the person that goes looking for it. So I think it's going to be easy to find this year.
Not mine in the matzah afikoman holder.
So if you want to hide your own afikoman in the in your apartments, please do.
I just
Take a
put it
moment to
away.
do
I won't
that.
be able to find it.
All right. So pull up
Who's that?
so
Wow.
Great.
Woman.
All right. So we break the matzah in two, reflecting on the deep brokenness in our world and our commitment to repair it. Okay, so, and we sing this song. It's called Halach Ma'anya. It means this is the bread of a, please join me in English. This is the bread of
the bread
which our
which our
ancestors ate in the land of Egypt. Let all who are hungry come and eat.
hungry.
Let all who are needy celebrate. Present we are here.
Next year, maybe in Israel.
Present we are
Are
slaves.
slaves.
Next year,
Next year, we may be free.
And this is the other remarkable thing about Passover is that we are constantly reliving, seeing ourselves, right? As we'll say later on in the Seder, seeing ourselves as slaves, seeing ourselves as the ones who are coming out of that dark oppression and into the light of freedom. And so we will sing this. If you have Hebrew, you can sing along with me. The first line is transliterated, so we can join us for that. Halach ma anyadi achalu avdana be'ara di Mitzrayim be'ara di Mitzrayim kol dichlin yetevechu kol ditzrich yeteveifsach ashata acha Leshana haba be'arad Yisrael Ashata avde Leshana haba b'nei Pechorin again lachma Hayachna yadi achalu ahaftana be'ara di Mitzrayim be'ara di Mitzrayim kol dichlim yeteve'echol kol ditzrich yeteve'ifsach ashata Hacha Leshana Haba Be'arad Yisrael Ashata Avde Leshana Haba B'nei Ori.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, so this year we are slaves. Please put it to page 5, Mo.
It's a
What
paper.
can these words mean? Please feel free to join me in reading this in English. We are slaves because yesterday our people were in slavery. Memory makes yesterday real for us. We are slaves because today there are still people in chains around the world. No one can be truly free while others are in chains. We are slaves because freedom means war.
Broken chains.
Poverty.
Broken chains. There is poverty and hunger and homelessness.
There's no
Where there is prejudice and bigotry and discrimination, there is no freedom.
freedom.
Where there is violence and torture and war,
Torture and war. There is no freedom.
and where each of us is less than he or she might be, not free, not yet.
Not yet.
And who this year can ignore the continuing oppression of the downside, who can ignore the burdens and the rigors that are now to be added to the most vulnerable in our midst. These things are so. Who among us can say that he or she is free? And that's especially true in this season of pandemic, of illness for so many. It's the most vulnerable among us, many of whom are on this call fit into that category, who are putting themselves voluntarily into quarantine, into isolation in order to stop the spread of this terrible disease. So many of my colleagues are coming to work every day, doing just incredible work, making sure that people are taken care of. But I heard a terrible statistic yesterday, which really chilled me, which is that 1 in 3 homeless people in Boston have tested positive for the coronavirus.
It's not unusual.
So obviously that population is really very much at risk. What happened? Did we lose it? Oh, okay.
Somehow all the people that are.
That's fine. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sorry. This is the first time I've done this, so I'm a little bit, it's a little bit crazy. All right. So let's turn to page 6. Oh, can you bring it to page 6?
Here it is, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to do the 4 questions. Go all the way to the bottom of that page so we can see the English, and then we'll do the Hebrew after. Okay. All right, so everyone please join me in the 4 questions. Usually we make the youngest person do it, but I think we're not going to do that tonight. We'll all say it together in English, and then we'll say it together in Hebrew. So please join me. Why is this night different from all other nights? On all other nights, we eat chametz and matzah. Tonight, why do we only eat matzah? On other nights, kind of herbs. Tonight, why do we eat the bitter herbs? On all other nights, we do not dip even once. Tonight, why do we dip the greens twice? On all other nights, we eat sitting or reclining. Tonight, why do we all recline? All,
You're not reclining.
I'm not reclining. No, I'm not a big recliner, even in Passover. It's too difficult to play the guitar when you're reclining.
Okay.
But Moses, I will have you know, is reclining. He's following the rules.
Thank you, Moses.
All right. So now, Moses, push it up a little bit so they can see the Hebrew. There, yeah, they just need there you go, a little bit more. There we go.
Perfect.
Head's not very responsive.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Bless.
All right, so now we're going to sing Ma Nishtana. Please feel free to join me. Ma Nishtana halayla hazeh miko halayla shevechol halayla anu All right.
Very nice,
Now, page
everybody.
7. Good singing, everybody.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Mayim.
All right.
My
So
favorite singing partner.
we'll
Oh.
start with the English. All right. So we're on page 7.
I was
If
muted.
you've got one, Avadim Hayinu. All right. We'll sing a song in just a minute, but let's say the English first. We were Pharaoh's slaves in Egypt, and God brought us forth from there with a mighty hand, outstretched arm. If God had not brought our ancestors out from Egypt, our children's children slaves. Therefore, even if all of us were wise, all scholars, sages, it would still be our duty to tell the story.
Still be our duty
And
to
in
tell
fact,
the
we
story.
should tell the story as long as possible, with as many details as possible. So We won't do that tonight because I know we all have, I don't have the zit space for that anymore, but anyway, so Avadim Hayinu Lefaro B'Mitzrayim, Yotzi'enu Adonai Eloheinu Misham, B'yad Chazekah U'Vizvura Netuya, V'ilu Lo Hotzi HaKadosh Baruch Hu Et Avotenu V'Imotenu Mitzrayim, Harei Anu Uvanenu Uvenei Vanenu, Meshuabedim Hayinu Lefaro B'Mitzrayim, Va'afilu Kulanu Chachamim, Kulanu Nivonim, Kulanu Zikenim, כולנו יודעים את התורה, מצווה עלינו לספר ביציאת מצרים, וכל המרבה לספר ביציאת מצרים, הרי זה משובח. So that last line says, and the one who really goes all out, telling the story, and really adds lots and lots of details, that one is to be praised. All right, so we will sing Avadim Hayinu. At the very top of the page, you'll see a little bit of transliteration. Avadim Hayinu Lefaro B'Mitzrayim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim B'nei Horim Avadim Hayinu Lefaro B'Mitzrayim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim B'nei Horim Avadim Hayinu Lefaro B'Mitzrayim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim Avadim Hayinu Ata B'nei Horim. All right.
Hi, Jean. Hello, I just joined you.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Jim.
Quiet.
Everybody. Who's on the
All
phone?
right. All right, so we will turn to page, we're going to turn to page 8. All right, and at Passover each year, we read the story of our ancestors' pursuit of liberation from oppression. When confronting this history, how do we answer our children when they ask us how to pursue justice in our time? So everyone, let's what I often like to do is to ask people, who is the outspoken child, who is the skeptical child, who is the indifferent child, and who is the uninformed child. And usually what I find is that, most people sort of recognize various parts of themselves in all 4 of these kids. So I propose that we read these passages together and sort of get ourselves into the role of each of these to the degree to which we can. If you are truly not indifferent or truly not uninformed or truly not skeptical, then feel free to skip these the ones that don't apply to you. What does the outspoken child ask? The Torah tells me justice shall pursue. But how can I pursue justice? How always to seek pathways, advocate for the vulnerable. Proverb teaches, speak up for the mute.
Rights of the
judge righteously, champion the poor and the needy. What does the skeptical child ask? How can I solve
problems of such enormity?
By explaining that he need not solve the problem, must only do what he is capable of doing. As we read in Pirkei Avot, the ethics of our ancestors, it is not your responsibility
to complete the work.
neither are you free to desist. What does the indifferent child say? It's not my responsibility. For Slater, that responsibility cannot be shirked. As Rabbi Joshua Heschel, the opposite of good is not evil. The opposite of good is indifference. In a free society where terrible wrongs exist, some are guilty, all are responsible. And the uninformed child who does not know how to ask, prompt him to see himself as an inheritor of our people's legacy. As it says in Deuteronomy, you must befriend a stranger. You were strangers in the land of Egypt. At this season of liberation, let us work towards the liberation of all people. Let us respond to our children's questions with action and justice. All right. So the Ballad of the Four Children is on the next page. I do not know the tune to Clementine, so if someone does, they can take the lead, or we can just read this out loud.
Said the parents to the children at the Seder, will we believe or fill a box like you drink cups of wine? Parents at your daughter,
Right, someone sing.
eyes and watch with wisdom and the board treated with son. She was young and played warm. While siblings asked the question, she dared to speak at home.
The wise
The parents, would you please explain the laws of the customs of the Seder? Will you please explain the laws of the parents? The answer, it's for a Pharisee to make the Passover and the king and
what does all this mean to you? And the parents' voice was filled, and the if yourself don't consider it of Israel, you this has no meaning. Be a slave to simple. What's it quietly, the good parents told their offspring, we were free from slavery. The youngest child was silent, not speak at all. Her bright eyes bright with Moses shifting the pages. Thank you, everybody.
The pages.
I
object to
appreciate it.
this
All right, we're going to turn to
skeptical person being called wicked.
All right. We're going to turn to page 10 now for the telling. But before we do, I'm going to sing a song, a very pretty song that I've always loved since my first years. It's called V'hi Sha'amda, and it's a part of the Seder that happens right around now. Oh, make that not blue. And it says, and this is what has stood by our ancestors and for us. For it was not only one enemy who rose up to destroy us, but in every generation there are those who rise up to do us harm. But the Holy One, the blessed Holy One, saves us from their hand every time, which is the moral of pretty much every big Jewish holiday, right? They tried to kill us. We didn't succeed. Let's eat.
Survived.
All right. V'hi sha'amda, v'hi sha'amda, avoteinu v'lanu. V'hi sha'amda, v'hi sha'amda, avoteinu v'lanu. V'lo echad b'ilvad amar aleinu l'chalotenu. V'lo echad b'ilvad amar aleinu l'chalotenu. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Matzilenu miyadam. Vehi she'amda, lavotenu v'lanu. Vehi she'amda, lavotenu v'lanu. V'lo echad bilvad. Amar Aleinu lehalotenu shelo echad bilvad. Amar Aleinu lehalotenu ela shelechol b'dorom b'malenu lehalotenu ela shelechol b'dorom b'malenu lehalotenu. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Matzilenu miyadam. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Matzilenu miyadam.
On the tablet.
All right, so
You have it right there in front of you.
we will now turn to page 10 for the telling. Please join me. The Passover story begins
When
when the Pharaoh,
The
the ruler of Egypt, became worried that the Jews would outnumber his people and overpower him. To avoid this, he made the Jews slaves and decreed that every boy Hebrew born be killed. One boy child, Moses, was saved, however. Moses was up to be commanded by God to confront Pharaoh and with God's help to lead the Hebrews to freedom. So we sing Go Down Moses. Please feel free to join me. And Go Down Moses. Moses, would you just move up the page so that the whole text is available? There we go. Perfect.
Thank you, Moses.
There we go. When he what? What did he say? No, we don't want Moses to go down. We want. Oh yeah. All right. When Israel was in Egypt land, let my people oppressed so hard they could not stand. Let my people go down, Moses, way down into the land, tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. Pillar of cloud clear the way. Let my people go. Fire by night, a shade by day. Let my people go down. Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Oh, Pharaoh, to let my people go. The Lord calls this what to do. Let my people go to lead the children of Israel. To lead the children of Israel. Let my people go down. Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. As Israel stood by the waterside, let my people go. At God's command it did divide. Let my Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. When they had reached the other shore, let my people go. They sang a song of triumph for, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. Oh, set all earth from bondage free. Let my people go. And let all life be free to feed. Let air and water flow. Go down, Moses, way down in every land. Tell all Pharaohs, let my Grecian
Amen.
All right. Nice job singing, everybody. All right, we're going to turn to page 11. And please join me. All right.
11.
Please join me in English. Even though the Israelites were given their freedom, we'll let Moses go down. Go down, Mo. No.
Go down, Mo.
Up a little, Mo.
Slow down, Moses.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Even though the Israelites were given their freedom, both the Jews and the Egyptians suffered. When the Israelites had crossed the sea and looked back to see the waters closing over the Egyptians, many rejoiced. But others asked, "Why are you rejoicing? Are the Egyptians not also people?" The Seder calls upon us to acknowledge the suffering of the Egyptians, dipping a finger into our cups of wine, removing one drop of wine for each of the 10 plagues, symbol of our remembering, and therefore diminishing our own joy in the face of others' suffering.
I have a glass of water.
Bro,
All right, so could everyone's what? What did he say?
I just lost you.
Jews are never satisfied, right? That's the way it works.
I just lost you.
Uh-oh. Where did you put me? What do you mean you lost me? Meaning you lost the video?
Yeah.
No, I lost the phone call.
Oh. Well, I can still hear you.
I know I'm talking on the phone, but the Seder disappeared.
On the screen.
I'm not sure if I understand. If you can hear me, we're just in the middle of the Seder.
I was talking to you, and I wasn't talking to you, but all of a sudden my phone, I lost the Seder.
Oh. That's interesting. All right, well, we're in the middle of the Seder, so we're going to continue. Enjoy it, I hope. All right, so we're going to go through.
All right, I'm going to dial again. Maybe I'll get it back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. All right, so we're going to read the plagues together. We'll read them in English and then Hebrew for each one, since that's the order they're written in here.
And then we have
Okay,
to
so the
watch
10
it.
plagues are Dam. I do it the other, don't I? All right, we'll do it Hebrew and then English because that's what I'm used to. Blood, Ardea,
Frogs.
Vermin, wild beasts,
Wild beast.
cattle disease,
Bear. Boils. God. Hail.
locust,
Locust.
Death of the firstborn.
Death of the firstborn. Okay. And if people could silence their cell phones, that would be great. All right. So, and we can take just a moment of silence now to contemplate the fact that we are ourselves entering this season of joy, this season of rebirth, of freedom, at a moment of great hardship for so many of us, a modern plague, if there ever was one. Very often at this point of the Seder, we sort of take a step back and wonder, well, what are the plagues that we are enduring today? But most of them we sort of think of as sort of metaphorical plagues, either ecological damage, poverty, homelessness, hunger, that kind of thing. But this year we're living through an actual plague, an actual pandemic that we're trying to limit, that we're trying to struggle against successfully. And it does seem that we're having some effect on it, but it's a very difficult time for so many of us. So we'll just take a moment to reflect on that, and also to reflect on maybe there's something along the lines that you discovered that's actually lovely, something you wouldn't have exactly known about, and that sort of uncovered itself because of this moment that we've been in. So just take a moment for ourselves.
Amen.
All right, so let's read together the excerpts from Nelson Mandela, which are on the bottom of page 11. There we go. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vistas around me, back on the distance I have come. But I can only rest for a moment. For with freedom comes responsibility, and I dare not linger. My long walk is not ended. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Freedom is indivisible. Chains on any one of my people, or chains on all of them. Chains on all of my people, or chains on me. All right, so now we're going to turn to Study War No More, down by the riverside.
Right.
On page 13, Mo.
Rabbi, I just want to comment on the end of that last bit that we
Sure, please.
That don't we feel it more than ever that, anyway, someone else is suffering, that we're connected. It's such a time of the world to be connected in suffering and whatever we're going to bring out of this too.
Yes. Thank you, Mime. I think that's absolutely right. The interconnectedness, that is one thing I think that has come out of this terrible situation, is that we've all been reminded how much we're interconnected, both for good and for ill. All the things that we sort of just would take for granted, the ability to get together with friends and family on Passover. Now we don't have, so we sort of recognize how important that is, but also, as Mayim was saying, how interconnected we are, that every person is responsible in a sense for every other person, that if we allow ourselves to fall ill, we are putting not only ourselves in danger, but everyone that we come into contact with. And so that level of interconnectedness is something that I think we had begun to forget. And there's, I have heard a number of people hope that we can get over some of our political divisions. I have my doubts, but we can always hope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mime. All right, so we're going to study War No More.
Okay.
It's on page 13. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield, down by
the riverside,
down by the riverside, down by the riverside, I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield. Down by the riverside, I'm gonna study. I ain't gonna study.
Ain't gonna study war no more.
Ain't gonna
Gonna study war no more.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ain't gonna
study.
study war no more.
Ain't gonna
Gonna
study
study
war no
war no
more.
more.
Ain't gonna study
War.
war no
And get ready for
more. I'm gonna make
Gonna make
friends with everyone down by
get you ready for Terry's and Nina's.
the
the
riverside,
riverside.
down by
Yeah,
the
I gotta put this shirt on. Okay, so I go
everyone
and
down
she wants
by the riverside and gonna study. Oh, no more. I ain't gonna
Gonna
study
study
war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. Ain't gonna study war no more. I 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 ain't gonna study war no more. All right. All right, so here we go. We're going to turn to page 14 for Dayenu. So this is often one of people's favorite parts of the Seder because we are saying thank you. Right? If it would have been enough if we had just had this, it would have been enough. And I guess this really is the year of Dayenu, right? Because we don't have everything that we would love to have this year, and so we are reminded that of how much less even than we have today we could have, and how important it is still to maintain our gratitude at the level the highest level we can. So, all right, so we're going to sing Dayenu on page 14. I'm going to tap my assistant here. Looks like he's fallen asleep in the middle of his Seder. This is the problem with no school. The world just is. All right, so it looks like we're not going to be able to get everything. Let's see. It would have been enough. I don't think we need that. There we go. There we go. Almost everything. There we go. There we go. Okay, Dayenu. Had God split the sea of reeds, split the sea and brought us through Dayenu. Had God brought us out of Egypt, saved us from Egyptian bondage, Dayenu. Had God given us the Sabbath, given us that day for worship, Dayenu. God just given us the Torah. and giving us our holy laws. We'll sing these together.
Okay.
Ilu ilu tsianu mi Mitzrayim hotzianu. Let's start again. Ilu ilu tsianu mi Mitzrayim. All right. So we're now on page 15.
It's 6 o'clock if he's not through.
Now on page 15. Rabban Gamliel Haya Omer Kol Shelo Amar Shlosha Devarim Elu Bapesach Lo Yatsa Yedei Chovato Be'elu Hein Pesach Matzah Maror. All right, so we'll turn the page to page 16. Moses. Oi.
We have to get our plates out.
Yeah, if you have a Seder plate, now's the time to pull it out. If you don't have a Seder plate, and it's time just to look in the screen because I've got one here. You guys we'll just pretend, right? That
you can find a lot of the stuff. They brought us a little bit of gefilte fish and lettuce and tomato and matzah.
Great. Lovely.
Not me, they didn't.
They did?
All right.
Good.
So
I didn't get any.
no, I
They
think
didn't bring me one. We went back and got it.
Got a kosher one from Roslindale. I think they neglected to put these in, so you'll have to just use your imagination and just have the sense that that what you've got here what I've got in my hand, right, is your Seder plate. Okay, Rabban, page 16. Please feel free to join me. Rabban Gamliel used to say, anyone who has not discussed these three things on Pesach has not fulfilled his duty. Namely, Pesach, the Passover offering, matzah, the unleavened bread, maror, the bitter herbs. Pesach, why did our ancestors eat? Oh, hold on 1 second. What I'll do is, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to do two things at once. I'm gonna stop sharing for a moment, and everyone can see the.
No.
Oh, here I am.
Just realized that you couldn't see it. You could only see.
Oh, lovely.
I have a Seder plate.
There we go. So if you don't have a Seder plate in your house, in your apartment or your house, then you can use this one.
I
If
do.
you're on the phone, you can just imagine a beautifully enameled Pesach Seder plate with all the proper things on it.
How do you focus on my Seder plates?
You have one? You have one?
All right, so
I
now I'm gonna put this
One.
down.
Have one. Oh, okay.
Okay, and we'll go back to sharing.
That would be the.
I got something here, but I don't know what it is.
And it's enamel. What is the enamel round table?
Will be a very, usually it's a silver tray of the different.
Foods
Oh.
on it.
All right. So Rabban Gamliel used to say, oh, we already read this. Okay, Pesach. Why did our ancestors eat the Passover offering during the period of the temple? The lamb shank represents the sacrifices we have made to survive. Before the 10th plague, our people slaughtered lambs and marked our doors with blood. Because of this marking, the angel of death passed over our homes and our firstborns were spared. Matzah. Why do we eat this matzah? It is because God was revealed to our ancestors and redeemed them before their dough had time to rise. As it is written, they baked the dough which they had brought out of Egypt into unleavened cakes, for they were driven out of Egypt and could not delay, nor had they prepared any provision for their journey. Maror, why do we eat this bitter herb? It is because the Egyptians embittered the lives of our ancestors in Egypt, as it is written. They made life bitter for them with hard labor, with clay and bricks, and with all kinds of labor in the fields. Whatever work tasks they performed were backbreaking. So please join me in the final paragraph. In every generation
is our duty to regard ourselves as those
each of us
who has
personally
personally
came
came out of Egypt.
as it is written. You shall tell your children on that day, this is on account of what God did for me
when I came out of
came out of
Egypt.
Egypt. It was not
Not
only
only our
ancestors,
ancestors, but the Holy One who came from slavery.
we too were redeemed with them, as it is written. God took us out from there so that he might take us to the land which he had sworn
to our ancestors.
So we're going to turn the page. We're going to sing a song.
I have the matzah that they gave us has a rancid smell to it. Be careful with that matzah. Be careful with that matzah.
Okay, here we go. There we go. So please feel free to join me in with this song. It's a fun song to sing. In every generation, we must look upon ourselves. As if from slavery we were made free. Behold, door by door. In every generation, we must look around and help all the ones who are in need. Behold, door by door. Vayavadam. Lirot atzmo ke'ilu yatsa mitzrayim. Behold, in every generation, we must lend a helping hand to the stranger and the friend. Behold, in every generation, we are the righteous of all nations, on whom we all depend. Behold, Vayavadam, Lirot Yatsa mitzrayim. Behold, door by door. Behold, door by door. In every generation, we must learn from our mistakes. We must find a better way. Behold, door by door. In every generation is the hope that we're tomorrow will come a better day. Behold, look upon ourselves as if from slavery we were freed. Behold, in every generation we must look around and help all the ones who are in need. We must look around and help all the ones who are in need. All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Hope you
Very
enjoyed
nice.
singing that one. All right. So now we will do the second cup of wine. On page 17.
And four.
Okay. Second cup, acknowledging the challenges of this time. Each day's news brings more information that can intensify our feelings of rage, fear, and despair. We take a moment to acknowledge something in this country or the world that is of deep concern to us. Instead of anger or fear, we turn towards compassion and connection by praying with the news. As we lift the second cup, we reflect on what concerns us and say a prayer for the people involved. We pray for those who are being hurt. We say a prayer for the strength of those on the front lines. We pray for a just resolution. We soften our hearts by encouraging our own and each other's empathy, connection, and care. And I do think in this difficult time, remembering to have compassion for ourselves and compassion for all the people who are along with us in this journey is very, very important. So please join me in the blessing in the middle of page 17. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. All right, so now we're going to wash hands with a blessing. So we wash our hands and we, okay, just again, mostly symbolically. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, Spirit of the universe, who has commanded us with holiness to sanctify ourselves with the washing of hands. All right, so now we're going to take out the matzah. See matzah, okay, and we're going to have our first taste of matzah for the year. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al achilat matzah. L'chaim, everyone. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, Spirit of the universe, who has sanctified us with holiness and commanded us to eat matzah. Why do we eat matzah? Because during the Exodus, our ancestors had no time to wait for dough to rise. So they improvised flat cakes without yeast, which could be baked and consumed in haste. The matzah reminds us that when a chance for liberation comes, we must seize it, even if we do not feel ready. Or indeed, if we wait until we feel fully ready, we may never act at all. Okay, so we have the bitter herb. And again, all these things, if you don't have them in your apartment, just imagine that you have them the way we do, okay? All right, so we say, so take a little bit of the bitter herb. That could be lettuce, or it could be
Horseradish.
Horseradish, whatever you like. Say Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, Spirit of the universe, who has sanctified us with holiness and commanded us to eat the bitter herbs. We are commanded to eat the bitter herbs as a reminder of the bitter experience of slavery. We make room at our Seder table and in our hearts for those whose lives continue to be made bitter in bondage and poverty, war and suffering. We have known such experiences in our own history. We've eaten the bitter herb, suffering at the hands of others. In the end, we have come to know in our very being that none can be free until all are free. And so we commit and recommit ourselves to work for the freedom of all people. May the taste of this bitter herb remain in our mouths until all can eat in peace, security, and freedom. All right, we turn to page 20.
Yeah, well.
And bitter herb.
Table is ready.
So this is correct, and the table is ready. Shulchan Aruch. Pretty cool. All right, matzah and bitter herb. Please join me. In the time of the Second Temple in Jerusalem, the sage Hillel ate the matzah, maror, and charoset together.
Oh, I see this.
This combination of tastes and flavors encompasses the full evolution from slavery to freedom. The maror is the bitterness of persecution. The matzah is the bread baked on the Israelites' backs as they fled. The charoset is a symbol of both the mortar made in slavery and the sweetness of redemption. Tonight, the Korach sandwich represents the bitter and the sweet that coexist in our world, and our responsibility to tip the scales towards sweetness, towards justice and redemption. All right, so everyone can take a little bit of matzah, a little bit of horseradish, and a little bit of charosis. Make a little sandwich.
Oh my, I got the most generous amount of horseradish here, and it's strong stuff.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely. All right, so I'm going to I hope that everyone has received their meal.
Yes.
And is able to eat. I'm not going to wait for everyone to eat because my next Seder starts in 15 minutes. So
Who is that?
what I'm going to do is I will continue. I'll do a little bit of singing right now while you get started with the eating, and then we will get back to our Seder in just a few moments. All right, so this is a song called the Nomar Lefanav, which we sing as part of the Seder. It says, let us sing a new song before God, hallelujah. So if you're not eating yet and you'd like to sing along, please feel free. If you want to wait to eat until we're done with the telecast, that's also fine. Hallelujah. 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 V'nomar lefanav shira chadasha. V'nomar lefanav shira chadasha. V'nomar lefanav shira chadasha. V'nomar lefanav shira chadasha. right. All right, everybody. So we're going to continue with our Seder. I hope everyone enjoys their delicious meal. I want to take just a moment, since they're still here, I think, is to thank Vanessa and Patrick and their whole team for all the amazing work they did tonight, getting all these things out. I can see Vanessa's just about ready to collapse from all the additional stuff that we asked her to do. And I'm just so grateful to the team here in Brookline and also to the team in Roslindale for doing such an amazing amount of work and doing it so well and so graciously. It's been just a joy to do this work with them. So thank you so much to them. And thank you to all of you for hanging out and being part of the Seder with me. All right, we will continue now. I'm going to search for the Afikoman right now.
Where?
And lo and behold, I found it.
Oh, amazing.
That's crazy. I found it so fast. It was right where I left it. How did that happen? Who knew?
Who knew?
There we go. We've got it. All right. So this is supposedly the last piece of the last little bit of food we'll eat tonight. But since Moses and I haven't eaten dinner yet, it's not going to be the last thing. All right. All right. So good. Now we're going to say thank you for the meal that was. We've thanked the people, the humans who made the meal, and now we'll make a short blessing to God. Brich Rachmana Malka da Alma Mare da Hai Pita. You are the source of life for all that is, and your blessing flows through me. All right. So I'm going to put back the Haggadah for those who have a screen. Say the third.
Elijah's cup.
Let's say the third cup, and we'll bring Eliyahu onto the scene, I hope. All right. We lift the third cup and give thanks for the blessings in our lives. We give thanks for the people whom we love and who love us. We give thanks for the gifts we receive and are able to give. We give thanks for the bounty we enjoy and the opportunities we have. As we raise the third cup, we share gratitude, and that opens our awareness, brings joy, and softens the heart. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei gafen. All right, so we open the door now for Elijah to come in. We hope that he will bring. Can everyone see? Actually, we can't get out there today, so we're not gonna open the door. We're gonna pretend we're opening the door. We're doing a lot of pretending today. All right, so at the bottom of this page, page 22, we have Eliyahu Hanavi.
I love that song.
Eliyahu Hanavi. Eliyahu I always like to say, I always like to bring Miriam into the thing as well. We've got Miriam's cup. Will have to be a plain cup today. Miriam's cup of water. Midrash teaches us that a miraculous well accompanied the Hebrews throughout their journey in the desert, providing them with water. This well was given to God by God to Miriam the prophetess to honor her bravery and devotion to the Jewish people. Both Miriam and her well were spiritual oases in the deserts, sources of sustenance and healing. You abound in blessings, God,
Blessing
creator of the
creator
universe, who sustains us with living water. May we, like the children of Israel leaving Egypt, be guarded and nurtured and kept alive in the wilderness. And may you give us wisdom to understand that the journey itself holds the promise of redemption. Amen.
Amen.
Miriam Haniviyah, Miriam Haniviyah meaning Miriam the prophetess. Miriam Haniviyah, Oz v'zimra v'yada, Miriam tirkod itanu, lehagdil zimra tulam. Miriam, sorry, I don't know the song well enough to play it. I thought it was the same as the other one, but it seems like it's a little different. So we will have to let that one ride. Okay. Great. So we are going to, at the bottom of this page, we have songs of praise. Hallel. Min hametzer karati ya, anani b'merchav ya. In distress I called to you and you answered me, setting me free. So let's try. Min hametzer karati ya, anani b'merchav ya. Min hametzer karati ya, anani b'merchav ya. Anani, 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 b'merchav ya. Anani, 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 b'merchav ya. And then we have on the bottom of page 23, Uli. Pidhuli sharet tzedek avovam odeya. Pidhuli sharet tzedek avovam odeya. Holy Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya. Okay, Moses, turn it to page 24, please. All right, so we're at our fourth cup. There's so much good in the world. There are so many people acting every day with care and devotion for the benefit of each other and the earth. As we lift the fourth cup, we share stories of goodness. We share acts of kindness we have witnessed. We relate instances of people coming together for justice. We share inspiring moments and encounters that bring us strength and hope. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. May our hearts be strong and filled with courage. May we guide each other into the expanse of hope and possibility. And then I'll say these final words. Chasal sidor Pesach lehilchato, kechol mishpato v'chuchato. Ka'asher zachinu l'sader oto, ken nizche la'asoto. Zach shochen me'ona, komem kahal adat mimana. B'karov nahel nitya kana piduim l'tzion barina. For us and all Israel, for us and all people everywhere. Could you turn to the next page? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year, a year of peace. Next year, everyone free and loved. L'shana haba'a b'Yerushalayim. L'shana haba'a b'Yerushalayim. L'shana haba'a b'Yerushalayim. L'shana haba'a b'Yerushalayim. All right, so I invite you all to sing on by yourselves all the various tunes that you'd like to sing. There's a bunch of songs here to read. Chad Gadya is always a good one. We Shall Not Be Moved is great, but we will close our Seder tonight with the song on 30, Redemption Song. Again, and as always, feel free to join me in singing. Oh, pirates, yes, there are mine. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We fought in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None of ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Oh, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song. All I ever had, redemption song. These songs of freedom, these songs of freedom.
The next 2 minutes they go phone me, not on that. I'm looking to see if he's soon finished.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you, Rabbi. It was wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Mayor.
Bye, everybody.
Certainly continue
Night,
on
everyone.
with us.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
And I will,
Night.
I hope to be in touch with all of you very soon. Feel free to call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
You want to go home?
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Helen.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you? Well, nice to see everybody.
See everybody.
We'll
Bye-bye,
have to get
Katie.
together. We'll have to get together another time.
Another time. Yes.
Conference.
Did you get some food, Jeannie?
Sometime in the
Okay?
great
Yeah, I
future.
got my food.
Good.
Did you
Good.
get yours?
Yes.
Didn't quite get what I ordered, but I got food.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Going to eat. Maybe we'll have a meeting again another time. Nice to see you.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Signing out.
7 o'clock, so I'm signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye, Helen.
Bye, Ellen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think there are about 19 of us.
Oh, boy, yeah. Seriously.
How do we turn this off? How do you get out of here?
All right, I'll call you when I get
Up
there.
button?
You're gonna go to mom's house, right? You're gonna walk up to, right? No, we'll go to mom's house. Okay, sounds good. I'll pick you up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how do you get out? Stop video?
All right, I better actually turn this back to the other thing.
Live, YouTube, what? Yeah, it's still on here.
Here we go. He does, so he's, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Окей, я не знаю, кто здесь, но если вы здесь на Zoom, чтобы слушать и смотреть русский седер, я вернусь через минуту, надо найти Агаду по-русски. Мне кажется, может быть, я так и делаю. Вот. Здравствуйте, Марк. Okay, let's see here. Минуточку. Здравствуйте все, если вы можете меня видеть, это хорошо. Я сейчас найду Агаду. Окей, вот. И если у вас нет Агаду, у меня здесь на экране вы можете видеть его. В действительности не существует единого правильного способа проведения пасхального седра, праздника, во время которого изучается история, задаются вопросы и происходит обмен опытом между участниками. Сегодня мы собрались вместе, чтобы отпраздновать Пасху, наш праздник свободы. Во время пасхальной трапезы мы будем рассказывать историю освобождения наших предков из рабства. Мы приветствуем наших друзей, которые родились и выросли в других культурных и исторических условиях, чтобы с ними обсудить всю важность значения свободы в нашей жизни и истории. Мы будем говорить о том, как благословена наша жизнь. Мы обещаем помочь тем, кто страдает, попытаемся решить проблемы, осложняющие нашу жизнь. У нас наша пасхальная трапеза называется Седер, что на иврите означает порядок. Мы проходим через 14 конкретных ступеней, рассказывая историю освобождения нашего народа из рабства. Некоторые люди любят начинать Седер произнесением или пением названий этих 14 ступеней. Это помогает следить за тем, как скоро начнется трапеза. Мы все хотим есть, конечно. Кидуш, кадеш, орхац, омывание рук, карпас, обмакивание зелени в соленую воду, яхац, разламывание средней части две. Это маца, это неправильно по-русски. И магид, чтение рахца, маци маца, благословение на еду и мацу, марор, и корех, шулхан орех, цафун, барех, халел, нирца. Значит, я сейчас играю песню. What? Good night, Alan.
We're doing it in Russian.
You're doing it all in Russian, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so сейчас мы поем. All right, сейчас мы поем. Если вы знаете эти слова, пожалуйста, вы можете петь со мной. Окей. Сейчас у нас кидуш, кадеш, все радостные еврейские события от праздников до свадьбы включают в себе вино, как символ нашей радости, не говоря уже о том, что оно само является средством увеличения этой радости. Седер начинается вином, а затем, согласно ритуалу, мы еще 3 раза наполняем наши бокалы вином. Мы скажем: Барух ата Адонай Элохеinu мелech haolam, борей пери хагафен. И прославляем Бога, правителя всего, который создал плод виноградной лозы. Мы прославляем Бога, правителя всего, который дал нам учение, постоянно меняющееся и всегда имеющее смысл. Вместе мы отмечаем праздник Мацы, время освобождения, читая наши священные истории, вспоминая об исходе, и вместе поем песни. Мы прославляем Бога, который освящает семью Израиль и праздник. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Мы прославляем Бога, владыку вселенной, который поддерживает в нас жизнь и дает нам возможность дожить до этого счастливого момента. Вода, сейчас это оркац, ритуальное омовение рук. Вода освежает, очищает и проясняет. Так что легко понять, почему так много культур и религий используют воду для символического очищения. Слишком часто в ходе нашей повседневной жизни мы не останавливаемся, чтобы подготовиться к тому, что мы собираемся сделать. А сейчас давайте выдержим паузу, чтобы осмыслить то, что мы надеемся получить от нашей совместной трапезы. И мы просто думаем об этом чуть-чуть. И мы замечаем тоже, что мы, конечно, не вместе в одной комнате, мы как-то в виртуальной комнате вместе. И я очень рад, что мы могли быть вместе сегодня. Okay. Вот. Обмакивание зелени в соленую воду. Еврейская Пасха, как и многие наши праздники, сочетает в себе празднование событий из нашей истории со сменой времен года. Также, как мы помним об освобождении наших предков, мы замечаем признаки весны и возрождения, окружающиеся нас. Продукты на нашем столе, символы пасхальной трапезы объединяют элементы обоих праздников. И сейчас возьмем теперь зелень, олицетворяющую радость прихода весны после долгой холодной зимы. Большинство людей используют петрушку или сельдерей. Некоторые семьи из Восточной Европы традиционно используют вареный картофель, так как зелень было трудно найти во время Пасхи. Мы обмакнем зелень в соленую воду, символ слез наших предков, которые они проливали, когда были рабами. Видите, как я обмакну. Ну, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri ha'adamah. Мы прославляем Бога, правителя всего, создавшего плоды земли. Okay. Разламывание средней мацы на 2 части. Вот. Я возьму сейчас 3 мацы. Перед нами 3 листа мацы, положенные друг на друга. Теперь я разломлю средний лист мацы на 2 части. Этот средний лист называется апикуман, буквально десерт, в переводе с греческого. И я его спрячу. После еды кто-то будет искать спрятанный апикуман. Конечно, мы будем делать вид, что кто-то ищет. Для того, чтобы завершить нашу трапезу. Мы едим мацу в память об исходе наших предков из рабства. Будучи рабами, они столкнулись с многими ложными обещаниями, прежде чем наконец-то были опущены. Поэтому, когда слова свободы пришли, евреи взяли тесто, которое у них было, оно даже не успело подняться, и ушли, взяв его с собой. Они пекли тесто на раскаленном от солнца песке. Это история появления мацы. Вот, и сейчас это здесь хлеб бедности, который, если вы хотите, пожалуйста, со мной сказать, вот слова на экране. Это хлеб бедности, который наши предки ели на земле египетской. Всякий, кто голоден, пусть войдет и ест. Всякий, кто нуждается, пусть войдет и празднует Пасху вместе с нами. В этом году мы здесь, в будущем году мы будем в Израиле. В этом году мы рабы, в будущем году мы будем свободны. И я буду сейчас это петь на иврите. Это часть нашего седера, на самом деле, не написано на иврите, но это написано на арамеек, называется арамеек. Окей. Halachma, anya, de'achalu, achalu ahaftana, be'ara, be'ara, di Mitzrayim, be'ara, be'ara, di Mitzrayim, kol dechvin yetevechu, כל דצריך יתה ויפסח, השתה לשנה הבאה בערד ישראל, השתה עבדי לשנה הבאה בני Хорим. Окей. Продолжаем. Сейчас мы делаем магид. Это чтение Агады, это рассказ. Магид это значит рассказ. Агада рассказывает историю. До свидания, Райда. Историю Пасхи непоследовательно. Мы не слышим об истории Моисея, который был найден дочерью фараона. Мы не слышим о Моисее вообще. Вместо этого мы получаем импрессионистскую коллекцию песен, изображений и рассказов из 2 источников. История исхода еврея из Египта и пасхальных празднований. Некоторые говорят, что сведение к минимуму роли Моисея позволяет нам сосредоточиваться сосредоточиться на чудесах, которые Бог совершил для нас. Другие настаивают на том, что мы концентрируем внимание на важности роли каждого члена общины. Формальная история Пасхи излагается в виде беседы, содержащей вопросы и ответы. Традиции, в которой самый молодой человек в семье должен задавать вопросы, предполагает, что все присутствующие за столом вовлечены в беседу. Раввины, создавшие формат седера, выделили для нас 4 обязательных вопроса, чтобы помочь в случае, если никто не может задать свои собственные вопросы. Необходимость и желание задавать вопросы является традиционным в еврейской жизни. И мы будем петь эту песню «Маништана халайла хазе микол халелот». Чем этот вечер отличается от других вечеров? В другое время мы едим как дрожжевый хлеб, так и мацу. Сегодня мы едим только мацу. В другое время мы едим все виды овощей. Сегодня вечером мы едим только горькую зелень. В другое время мы ни разу не окунаем зелень в соленую воду. Сегодня мы делаем это дважды. В другое время мы едим сидя, сегодня мы едим полулежа. Вот. Значит, я сейчас я пою эту песню. מה נשתנה הלילה הזה מכל הלילות, מכל הלילות, שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה, חמץ ומצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים שהירקות, שהירקות. הלילה הזה מברור. הלילה הזה מברור, מברור. שבכל הלילות אין אנו מבדילים אפילו פעם אחת, אפילו פעם אחת. הלילה הזה שתי פעמים. הלילה הזה שתי פעמים. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים בין יושבים ובין מסובים, בין יושבים ובין מסובים. הלילה הזה כולנו מסובים. הלילה הזה כולנו מסובים. Ответы на 4 вопроса Сейчас мы отличаем. Давай. Главная идея, да, это что мы были рабами, и теперь мы свободны. Мы были рабами фараона, и Бог вывел нас из рабства. Если бы Бог не вывел наших предков из плена, то даже сегодня мы и дети наши, и внуки наши оставились бы по-прежнему рабами. Даже если мы все мудрые, образованные, ученые и знатоки Торы, мы обязаны рассказывать историю исхода из Египта. Abadim hayinu, hayinu, lefaro b'mitzrayim, b'mitzrayim. Abadim hayinu, ata, b'nei homin. Abadim hayinu, ata, b'nei homin, b'nei homin. Abadim hayinu, hayinu, lefaro b'mitzrayim, b'mitzrayim. Abadim hayinu, ata, b'nei homin. Abadim hayinu, ata, b'nei homin, b'nei homin. Когда мы рассказываем историю Пасхи, мы обдумываем ее с разных точек зрения. Наша традиция говорит о 4 различных типах детей, которые могут по-разному реагировать на пасхальный седер. Наша задача сделать рассказ доступным для всех, поэтому мы думаем о том, как лучше рассказать об этом. Что спрашивает мудрый ребенок? Мудрый ребенок спрашивает, какие заповеди и законы передал вам Бог. Вы должны научиться этого ребенка правилам соблюдения праздника Пасхи. И что спрашивает нечестивый ребенок? Этот ребенок спрашивает, что Пасха значит для вас, а не для него. Он отторгает себя от общины и не понимает сути происходящего. Вы говорите ему, я праздную Пасху, потому что Бог вывел меня из Египта. Меня, а не его. Если бы этот ребенок был там, он бы остался. Ребенок спрашивает, что это? Покой. Бог вывел нас из Египта, где мы были рабами. Okay. Что можно сказать ребенку, который не знает, как задать вопрос? Помогите этому ребенку спросить. Начните рассказывать историю. Все произошло благодаря тому, что Бог вызволил меня из Египта. И сейчас вы можете думать чуть-чуть, на минуточку. Видите ли вы в себя в ком-либо из этих детей? Временами мы все подходим к решению различных ситуаций, как эти дети. Как мы относимся к каждому из них. Вот наша история. Наша история начинается в глубокой древности с Авраама, первого человека, которому пришло в голову, что статуи богов, которым поклонялись его современникам, были просто идолами. Идея единого Бога, невидимого и всемогущего, вдохновила его оставить свою семью и положить начало созданию нового народа в Ханаане. Земле, которая в один прекрасный день будет носить имя принятое его внуком Яковом Израиль. Бог дал обещание Аврааму, что его семья станет великим народом. Но это будет сопряжено с огромными трудностями. Твои потомки будут жить рабами на чужой земле 400 лет. Я накажу народ, который поработал их, они уйдут из рабства и будут благоденствовать. И сейчас мы поем очень красивую песню, называется «Вехиша Амда». «Вехиша Амда ла авотену велану». Это обещание поддерживало наших предков и поддерживает нас. Ибо не только один враг поднимался против нас, чтобы уничтожить. В каждом поколении есть те, кто восстает против нас. Но Бог спасает нас от тех, кто пытается причинить нам вред. Я поднимаю бокал, потому что вот мы как это делаем тост Богу. Вот. Окей. И сейчас я буду петь эту песню. והיא שעמדה, והיא שעמדה, אבותינו ולנו. והיא שעמדה, והיא שעמדה, אבותינו ולנו. שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלות. שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלותנו, אלא שבכל דור ודור עומדים עלינו לכלותנו, אלא שבכל דור ודור עומדים עלינו לכלותנו, והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם, והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם. Okay. Продолжаем сейчас. Okay. В те годы, когда наши предки жили в Египте, раздалось очень много детей, и вскоре семья Якова стала народом Израиля. Это встревожило фараона и его советников, и они поработали нас. Мы были вынуждены выполнять тяжелую работу, возможно, даже строить пирамиды. Наши угнетатели боялись, что даже в качестве рабов израильтяне могли бы стать сильными и взбунтоваться. Тогда фараон постановил, что нужно топить новорожденных еврейских мальчиков, чтобы предотвратить свержение тех, которые поработали их. Но Бог услышал крики израильтян и вывел нас из Египта рукою сильною, явив знамения и чудеса, сам, а не с помощью ангела или посланника. Вот. И у нас здесь, конечно, знаменитая песня «Let my people go». Вот мы читаем, мы поем вместе, пожалуйста, если вы хотите. К сожалению, у меня эта песня только по-английски. Нет здесь перевода пока. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land, tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. Thus saith the Lord, old Moses said, let my people go. If not, I'll smite your firstborn dead. Let my people go. Israel was in Soviet Russia. Let my people go. Without a voice, they had to suffer. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. No more shall they in bondage toil. Let my people go. Let them come out with Egypt's spoils. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. All right, everybody. Вот так. Сейчас у нас 10 казней. Как бы мы ни радовались нашему избавлению из рабства, мы признаем, что наша свобода была получена огромным трудом за счет страданий египтян. Мы прочитываем название казни и выливаем каплю вина, которая соответствует каждой казни. И вот я буду это делать здесь, за столом. Окей. Вот. Я читаю список этих казней, и потом я покажу вам, как я делаю эти капли. Дам – это кровь, сфардея – это жабы, киним – это вши, ров – это дикие звери, девер – это мор скота, шехим – это наривы, парад – это град, арбе – это саранча, хошех – это тьма, макат бекорот – это смерть первенцев. Сейчас у нас будет дам, сфардея, киним, аров, девер, шехин, парад, арбе, хошех, макат бекорот. Пасхальная Агада рассказывает о 10 казнях египетских. В нашей традиции Пасха – это сезон, когда мы представляем себе нашу собственную жизнь как часть общей еврейской истории. Соответственно, мы задумываемся о многих современных проблемах, которые мы говорим, что это казни. Или чума. Которые влияют на наше общество сегодня. Такие как бездомность, голод, неравенство, алчность, дискриминация, ненависть, также разрушение окружающей среды. Наше путешествие от рабства к спасению и освобождению продолжается, требуя работы наших сердец и рук. И, конечно, мы живем в таком времени, когда есть много, которые много страдают от разных из этого посмотрим здесь, извиняюсь. Okay. Это, конечно, трудное время в нашем мире, но мы делаем все, что можно, чтобы все было хорошо. Окей. Окей. Достаточно. Дайену мы говорим. Дайену. Казни и наше последующее освобождение и спасение являются лишь одним примером того, как Бог заботится о нас. Даже если бы Бог сделал одно из благодарения, этого было бы достаточно. И мы будем петь. Если бы Бог только вывел нас из Египта, это было бы достаточно. Если бы Бог только даровал нам Тору, это было бы достаточно. Окей. Ilu, Hotzianu, mi Mitzrayim, Hotzianu, mi Mitzrayim, Dayenu, 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 Natananu et Torah Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. Дайену, это нам достаточно, рассказывает всю историю исхода из Египта, как ряд чудес, которые Бог совершил для нас, а также напоминает нам, что каждая жизнь является результатом многих благословений, больших и малых. Если бы Бог только вывел нас из Египта, но не совершил суд над египтянами, Дайену. Если бы Бог совершил суд только над египтянами, но не над их идолами, Дайену. Если бы Бог совершил суд над их идолами, но не убил бы их первенцев, Дайену. Если бы Бог убил их первенцев, но не дал бы нам их имущество, Дайену. Если бы Бог дал нам их имущество, но не разъединил бы море, Дайену. Если бы Бог разъединил море, но не провел бы нас через него по суше, Дайену. Если бы Бог провел нас через море по суше, но не утопил бы наших врагов, Дайену. Если бы Бог утопил наших врагов, но не снабжил бы нас манной небесной в пустыне 40 лет, Дайену. Если бы Бог снабжил нас манной небесной, но не дал бы нам субботы, Дайену. Если бы Бог дал нам субботу, но не привел бы нас к горе Синай, Дайену. Если бы Бог привел нас к горе Синай, но не дал бы нам Тору, Дайену. Если бы Бог дал нам Тору, но не привел нас на землю Израиля, Дайену. Если бы Бог привел нас на землю Израиля, но не построил бы храм для нас, Дайену. Символы еврейской Пасхи. Мы рассказали историю еврейской Пасхи, но подождите, мы не совсем закончили. И есть еще некоторые символы на нашей пасхальной тарелке, о которых мы еще не говорили. Рабан Гамалиэль сказал бы, что тот, кто не объясняет предназначение зороах, это косточка для мацы и марора, горькой зелени, несправедлив по отношению к еврейской Пасхе. Зороах символизирует собой барашка. И сейчас я вам покажу. Вот наша седерная тарелка. Там мы видим все эти вещи. Окей. Зороах. Зороах символизирует собой барашка, принесенного жертву в ночь накануне исхода. Эта кошечка называется Песах, от еврейского слова пропускать, Passover. Кровью этого барашка были помечены дома наших предков. И Бог прошел мимо них, когда насыпал казни на наших угнетателей. Маца. Мы едим маца, мы едим мацу в память об исходе наших предков из рабства. Вы видите, что здесь у нас маца. Будучи рабами, я уже читал эту часть раньше, это история мацы. И горькие травы, обычно это салат какой-то, вот, или хрен, хрен. Горькие травы напоминают о горечи рабства, о жизни в тяжелом труде, которая пришлась на долю наших предков. בכל דור ודור חייב אדם לראות עצמו כאילו הוא יצא ממצרים. В каждом поколении каждый обязан воспринимать себя, как если бы он лично вышел из Египта. Седер напоминает нам о том, что Бог не только освободил наших предков, Бог освободил нас тоже вместе с ними. Вот почему Тора говорит, Бог вывел нас оттуда, чтобы указать нам путь и дать нам землю, обещанную нашим предкам. Вот. И сейчас у нас второй бокал вина. Мы прославляем Бога, правителя всего, который вывел нас и наших предков из рабства, что позволило нам дожить до этой ночи и съесть мацу и горькую зелень. Сможем ли мы продолжать праздновать будущий праздник в мире и счастье? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Сейчас мы мываем руку. Теперь, когда мы переходим от формального рассказа об истории еврейской Пасхи к застолью, мы еще раз моем руки, я просто символически так делаем, чтобы подготовиться к принятию пищи. В иудаизме хорошая трапеза, разделяемая с другими, сама по себе является священным актом. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al nitilat yadayim. И сейчас благословение на еду и мацу. Мы знаем хамоци, но мы будем читать его и тоже другое благословение, где мы празднуем эту мицву, да, это заповедь, чтобы мы ели мацу во время Пасхи. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al achilat matzah. Okay. Создавая праздник радости и свободы, мы превращаем рассказ о наших горьких историях в сладкий праздник. Мы признаем это путем погружения горькой зелени в сладкий хруст. Мы не полностью уничтожаем горький вкус, соединяя его с вкусом сладкого. Но разве сладкое не значит больше, когда находится поверх горечи? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al achilat maror. И сейчас у нас будет мы делаем сандвич с харосетом и харосет и хреном. Вот так. Вы видите, как я это делаю. Вот так. Когда храм стоял в Иерусалиме, самым большим ритуалом для всех было поедание баранины, как Песаха или пасхальной жертвы. Великий мудрец Хилел положил бы мясо между двумя листами мацы наряду с горькими травами. Так как мы больше не приносим жертвы, мы чтим этот обычай, съедая мацу и горькую зелень. Некоторые люди добавляют харосет, чтобы напомнить себе, что Божья доброта помогла облегчить горечь рабства. И сейчас я буду есть. Так, я знаю, что, наверное, все, которые слушают сейчас, уже поели. Значит, мы продолжаем сразу. Теперь, после трапезы, мы благодарим Бога за пищу, которую мы съели. Во время еврейской Пасхи это становится кульминацией прославления Бога. Мы пьем 3-й бокал вина. Мы прославляем Бога, правителя всего, чья доброта поддерживает мир. Ты источник любви и сострадания, источник хлеба для всех нас. Благодаря тебе мы никогда не лишены пищи. Ты всех обеспечиваешь достаточным количеством еды. Мы прославляем Бога, источник пищи для всех, как сказано в Торе, когда вы сыты и удовлетворены, воздайте хвалу Богу вашему, который дал вам эту хорошую землю. Благодарим Бога за землю и за поддерживание нашего существования и за обновление нашего духовного мира. Осе шалом бимромаву яасе шалом алейну виал ко Йисраэл веимеру. Аминь. Пусть источник мира принесет мир нам, еврейскому народу и всему миру. Аминь. Сейчас у нас 3-й бокал вина. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Теперь мы снова наполним наши бокалы последний раз и откроем входную дверь, чтобы пригласить пророка Ильяху присоединиться к нашему седру. В Торе Ильяху был ярым защитником Бога в глазах неверующих людей. В конце своей жизни, вместо того, чтобы умереть, он был унесен на небо, в рай. Традиция считает, что он вернется до мессианских дней, чтобы возвестить новую эру мира. Поэтому мы выделяем место для Ильяху во время многих радостных еврейских событий и праздников, таких как обрезание младенца и пасхальный седер. И мы будем петь Элияху Ханави. И слова там на экране, если бы вы хотели петь со мной. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Окей. Продолжаем. Сейчас у нас 4-й бокал вина. Когда мы подошли к концу седера, мы пьем еще 1 бокал вина. Этим заключительным бокалом мы благодарим за опыт совместного празднования Пасхи, за традиции, которые помогают в нашей повседневной жизни и направляют наши действия и стремления. Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Bari hagam. Завершение седера и мыслями о будущем. Наш седер закончили в соответствии с еврейской традицией и законом. Нам было приятно собраться вместе в этом году, и мы надеемся, что мы будем также встречаться в ближайшие годы. Мы молимся, чтобы Бог приносил здоровье и исцеление Израилю и всем народам мира, особенно страдающим от природных трагедий и войн. Как мы говорим, «Лешана хаба б'Иерушалаим». И, конечно, мы молимся за исцеление всех, кто страдает от COVID-19, и что эта чума скоро уже не будет. Вот. И сейчас давай мы здесь только на иврите и на по-английски. Ну вот, я сейчас пою вам одну еще песню. Я надеюсь, что это будет для вас интересно. Это песня Bob Marley, знаменитый регgae певец. И я очень люблю эту песню. И это избавление, это песня о избавлении. Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, with My hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Number ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear of atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Well, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Oh, have no fear of atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop for the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I've ever had, redemption songs. All I ever had, redemption songs. Songs of freedom, these songs of freedom. Спасибо вам за внимание и за интерес. Я очень рад, что мы были вместе, даже в этом виртуальной ситуации. И мы будем надеяться, что в следующем году мы будем вместе в одной комнате, и не только через Zoom. Всего доброго и Хаг Самеах, с праздником. Я поздравляю вас всех с праздником. До свидания.